Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Ease 6. For today, we need to find some explosive to get rid of the rubble that we found behind the boss from last episode. But first, we got another piece of the mirror. Will it now be complete? Because to be honest, I thought when I had two halves of the mirror itself, that would have been enough. But last time, just before we fought the boss, we found another piece of the mirror, so I'm here trying to give it to Ola, because I'm sure she's still here at Windseeker Heights. Yeah, there she is. Adol gave a mirror fragment to Ola. This is it. This is the last mirror fragment. Adol, now I can finally restore the mirror of Zeme to its original form. I can't find the words to thank you, but please accept this. Received Kapla water. I'll never forget what you've done for me, Adol. Really, thank you so very much. Okay, so what is it? Is it the best healing item? Is it a stat increase one? Elixir imbued with almost breath. Heals all HP, status effect, raises magic gauge to maximum. So it fills you up and heals you completely. We're never gonna use this, unless we can get it freely, because this is OP. This is so overpowered right now. And since this is already recovering 300 HP, which we haven't even gotten right now, and this is supposed to be the one after that. Yeah, it's still so much to do. You just look at all these items, we still have so many things we still need to explore. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Okay, so what we also have is, we know of two bosses, like additional bosses that are not from the main story that we can defeat. But like I said, we want some explosives, so I'm gonna use the wings to get back to Remorse. But like I said, I feel like Baslan is going to be the one that has that kind of stuff. So let's see if I'm correct. And if we have some time at the end of the episode, we'll do one or both of those extra bosses. You know what? Let's see if Rabban knows something about it. I see you running around adventuring as usual. I can help you with that. But if you have any questions, I'll see what I can do. Nothing about explosions, yeah. Ask about guys. A young man of that name visited here once before. He might have had the look of a mercenary, but was certainly a sharp one. Yeah, same text as we had before. I was hoping that we would say something about him being in the limestone cave. What's this? You found a third fragment? In the depths of the lime water cave. And you fought a giant rock monster there as well. It sounds as though those fairies were somehow using the power of the mirror to revive ancient monsters. Still, I had no idea the lime water cave was as vast as you say. I wonder if it even leads to the Sunrise Inlet on the other side of the island. Naomi? No. Let's talk again. I am already too much surprised that it's not the limestone but the lime water cave. I read it all wrong this entire time. Oh, I would be embarrassed if it isn't so normal for me to do something like that. Oh, right. While I was crossing over the bridge, I saw something funny. It looked like some driftwood that was floating out to sea. I ended up stuck and hidden behind the island. Yep, still same text for her as well. Maybe he can help us. Coordinating, it was all through hand signals, but we finally managed to fix that bridge. Never thought I'd see the day where we actually ended up working with them tailed freaks. It was kind of surreal then, and I feel surreal now. Call me crazy, but I didn't get the impression that they were the ones responsible for destroying the bridge. Okay. And I'm suddenly getting like a brainwave. We did get a request to complete the mirror from Chief Ord, so maybe he has some new text as well, knowing that we now have completed it. That cave along the Canal Plains is filled with monsters that are near impossible thanks to their impenetrable shells. The only weakness used to be a bell in the possession of our company. But alas, after we lent it to Professor Raba and his young apprentice misplaced it. Getting through the cave without that bell would be nigh impossible. This could pose a problem. This might still be the way to beat those bats. I'm not giving up. We fixed the bridge, you've worked out a way to get to Zemet Island. Now all I need to do is sort out the vortex and I'll be used all the emerald I've gathered to get filthy rich. The Baslam Trading Company's future is bright indeed. Okay, so no reaction whatsoever to this. So how are we gonna blow that up then? When I was cleaning the master's bedroom the other day, I found a rather strange good luck charm. He told me it was some kind of talisman representing a god of worship in his homeland. He was boasting about how it was thanks to that talisman and he was able to make it there alive. Yep, that's the water talisman we got him. Okay, so let's ask at the shop if they have anything. Rose came out and told me to go help repair the bridge, but then she turned right around and started grumbling at me for not selling anything. How could I? Who wants to bet that she forgets she asked me to help in the first place? No, that could wholeheartedly be. You sure come here often lately, don't you? I've been getting a lot of good business from a mercenary dressed in black too. He's handsome enough, but what a waste. Not an ounce of manners, and he's always dressed like a pumpkin to boot. Nothing new, at least nothing in the explosion variety. And she's still at the old price. Why? If you're allowing me to sell things for a higher price at him, shouldn't you do that as well? Oh well, I'll take what I can get. Alright, so I'm a bit confused on what we need to do now, since we do not have the capability to blow the rock apart. At least I don't think so. And we haven't gotten enough emerald to upgrade our weapon yet, because we need 10,000 emerald for that. And I want to keep it until we get to that point. Could it be that if we just search Raban's place that we can just find the bell itself? No, that would have been way too easy. Alright, let's go to one of those monsters on the plains, one of the bosses. And let's see what we can think about, what we can do to break that wall. And one of the bosses that I think we should have already been able to do earlier, but we never went that way, is on the plains. So we went to the left here to get towards the lime water cave, but there was also a left way when we get one higher. And that leads us to a separate field where we can fight a boss. And I'm not fighting these enemies not because I can't, it's more that they're not giving me anything interesting. And especially with I still have poison on, these enemies will not do much to me. And I figured that this boss probably won't as well, so I just want to have it off my list. There it is, a big giant bee with honey. Ouch, that actually hurt a bit. And we cannot go against it. Thank God I changed my healing items at least. Come down here! Wow, we cannot hit him when he's lit up? Yeah, we got him. Ooh, there's a chest there now. Obtained the Bell of Silence. Oh, is that the bell that Rabba misplaced? Ooh, interesting. It's not on the list. Oh. Oh, it's an accessory we can equip. Emits a sound inaudible to human ears. Allows bear to defeat monsters with extremely hard shells. Ooh. Very interesting. And it's mainly because the bats in the cave, we can now technically defeat them. So I'm wondering what kind of experience I'm gonna get. But yeah, let's see what Chief Ord has to say about us completing his mirror. Because like I said, I don't have a clear next goal where we need to go. I know it's behind that rubble that we found, but we need a way to get rid of them. As far as I noticed, the people in the village don't have any other text just yet. Welcome back, Adol. Perhaps you've heard word of it already, but we have succeeded in repairing the bridge between here and Canaan Island. I left a matter to Quaval, and he carried out the negotiations with the regions and organized the repairs most sufficiently. Were anything to happen to me, I believe he would be more than capable of taking care of our people in my stead. I'm afraid neither Ola or Isha are here at the moment. Rest assured, they will return soon enough. You're welcome to make yourself at home in the meantime. No reaction for completing the mirror, so technically maybe he doesn't know about it, and since the rest isn't here, he has no reason to give us another text. Okay, so I don't believe that we're gonna find anything here. Well, the only person that has changed locations is He's no longer in Rabba's room. So where is he? Alright. The city bridge between here and Katara has been repaired at last. The Reddas sent a couple of envoys too to visit Master Baslam too. One was a handsome young man, while the other was a sweet young girl. Poor thing looks so nervous to be here. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look around, see if I can find where we need to go next. Let's see if we can find something. Okay, we're here at the boss. I don't know how well this will go, but let's try it. It might give us the one thing we need to blow up that wall. I'm just overpowering it by just sheer will. Don't climb up here. Ow! Okay, let's get rid of this curse. Confused? Thank you. That's a lot of ammo. Alright, so we did defeat it. It just didn't give us any shit. Almost level up, so probably a lot of experience, but that's about it. So it wasn't the most beautiful way to defeat that boss, but we did it nevertheless. And there is... I don't see any chest here. Because when we defeated the B boss, a random chest appeared somewhere, and I'm not seeing that here, so it's probably just something for some extra ammo, because we got like 200 or 300 from it. And we know that this is gonna be a death jump, and I've been looking around trying to see for guys that give me like a tip on how to actually do it, and they say you got to tap, half a second wait and tap, and then press both the button, the jump and the attack. Doesn't sound too hard, but I haven't been able to consistently do this. And that's the worst attempt I had so far. But yeah. So, I am gonna keep on practicing that a little more. And just try to... You know what? Let's just check out the wall one more time. To see if there's anything we can do. I was really hoping that that boss would have given us something like an explosive or anything. But alas, it did not. And of course the death jump is something I really want to master, because I've seen like 6 chests so far that you can only get by doing a death jump. Technically we should be able to do it by... If you see that, then it failed. Because we have like, if you go with, I'm gonna see if I can. That's it. That's the launch. So if we do that timing, and then press the jump and the attack button at the same time, you do a dash jump. And as you can see, until I can do that every single time, there's no point going after those chests, because it will just be an irritation. A large pile of rubble is blocking the way. It refuses to budge. Yeah, the only other thing I can think of is that we need Dogi. Dogi the wall smasher. He's the... No freaking way. I just needed to walk back. And I think I just made my wish come true, because there's only one person who would say that. Ha! There's no rock in the world too tough for my fist to break. Dogi! I knew if someone could break through the wall, it was gonna be him. Alright. Now if all goes to plan, we should be able to break out through here. What? Adol? It's you! It's really you! I'm not dreaming, am I? You're really him, aren't you? You're not some kind of shape-shifting monster or master of disguise or anything like that, right? Adol explained everything that had happened since he washed up on Canaan Island, Dogi. Man, you just never changed, do you? I figured there was no way you were gonna kick the bucket that easily after all you've been through. But man, I still can't believe you actually fell into the Great Vortex and came out in one piece. Alright, that makes things way easier on my end. Oh, on the other side of that lump of rubble was the old pirate ship. It took a hell of a pounding in the vortex, but the crew made it out okay. They're one lucky bunch. Well, not like I can talk. Tara's been down in the dumps ever since you fell overboard, you know. It'll be good to let her know that you made it out alive. Another village. Maybe another store? For a lost armor set? Or maybe some seeds of attack and defense. That would be amazing. Tara. All because he tried to save me. If it wasn't for me, he'd... Hey Tara, what are you down doing over there? Oh, hey Dogi. Just fixing this boat up a bit. But what about you? Did you find out anything? I found a cave, but I don't know if it's gonna help us get out of here yet. I did find something else though. Something really amazing. What do you mean? What? What you freezing up for? It's Adol. Looked like he washed up here too, a little before we did. What did I tell you? There's no way he was gonna kick the bucket that easily. You dumbass! You idiot! You moron! You're so stupid, 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 stupid! Why do you always have to put everyone before yourself? It's all good trying to save me, but what the hell's the point if you fall into the ocean instead? I've been worried sick about you. Well, now, I came to see what all the commotion was for, but this is what I find? Oh, that gotta be the captain. Hey there, Ladoc. That guest of yours is about the last person I ever expect to see again in this lifetime. And? What's all the noise about? Well, I think it's kind of obvious, don't you? Yeah, she's in love with Adol, and she was worried. Carefree as ever, huh? Well, lucky you. While you've been having fun adventuring, we had to work our butts off to get away from the Roman fleet. I would expect no less from the infamous Adol the Red. Thanks to you, I think I have a rough idea of the situation along with the geography of the region. The Ruddens were surprised enough, but truly astounds me that this town built up by people who worked up there. Man, of all the places, old Robert ended up washing here too. He's one tough guy for his age. First he escapes a place like Dorm Tower, and then he somehow survives the Great Vortex. Well, moving right along, I guess. We might actually have a chance of getting this ship repaired now, right? That we do. As we fell off the ship, we were cornered by the Roman fleet and driven into the vortex ourselves. Fortunately, we managed to navigate through it and make our way to the center. Yeah, and it was hell too. We spent 3 whole days and nights getting shoved around by the roughest waves you can imagine. Yeah, I ended up having to do a ton of work too. I'm not even part of the crew. Anyway, as you can see, we got through the vortex, but the mast and the rudders were ruined in the process, and we ended up drifting into this inlet. That happened around 3 days ago. We've had no luck finding materials to fix the ship, but if there's a town here, we might have a chance. We need to put up a boat right away. That's what I wanted to hear. Mind accompanying us to our little adventure at all? I want you to introduce me to that Eltigian merchant who's acting leader of the town. I'll need to negotiate with him in order to secure the materials for repairing the ship. Okay, then I'm coming too. Besides, if there's an old friend of ours in town, I'd like to pop in and say hi, you know? I have no objections to that. Let's get ready to leave right away. No, it's nothing. Okay, get a move on. If you're not ready soon, we're gonna leave you behind. She missed me. Alright, this was the last thing I expected, just to walk back and trigger the scene. Oh well. Live and learn, I suppose. I'm always making things harder on myself than it has to be. Alright, let's see if we can find a save point here as well. Should be though. Let's see here. Kitty cat. Well, well. I hadn't expected to see you alive again, Adol. We put you through some ordeal by bringing you aboard, that's for sure. Pirates Firewater. That sounds like a side quest item if I ever saw one. Because we know who asks for firewater. The drunk guy in Rodan Village. Oh my. Intriguing. I performed a number of calculations for Terra regarding your chance of survival after falling into the ocean. And factoring the point you fell in, the speed of the currents, and the time you were likely to be at sea, I concluded your chances of survival were practically non-existent. I'd be fascinated to know how you did it. Just pure dumb luck. Alright. So we've got at least an item we can bring to one of the villagers, like a peace offering. Hair as red as ever, limbs all still attached. Yep, you're the real Adol, alright. Jumping into the ocean to save a girl? No, that's a man's man. I can't believe you fell into the waters as rough as those and still managed to come out in one piece. Glad you did it, mind you. No pal of ours gets to die that easily. Yeah, they like me. Okay, that's where they are. That's not where we're going. I'm suspecting there has to be a safe point here somewhere. So we can teleport here anytime we want. Ah, it's directly behind the wall of rubble. I don't think Dogi explored as much as he's letting on to them. Alright, so we know where this is. This is right outside of the save point. So I'm gonna leave the episode right here. Next time we're gonna go to the village together with the pirates and see what we can find out. See where the story takes us. And yeah, we're gonna give the fire water to the drunk of Verdun village. And see if we can get another gift from him. And besides that, I am gonna keep on practicing doing that advanced dash jumping. And if I do manage to get it down, I will probably record me hunting down some of those dash jump treasures and trying to put them all together for in one of the future episodes. I can't say when, because the move is definitely not easy, so it will take me some time to master it. But you saw the fight against the boss. We can do anything given enough time, but that's gonna be next time. Until then, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and I hope to see you then. Bye bye.